first thing is to confront them and explain, hey, this is the potential of, this stuff is archived by law. We have to archive this information. It may be sitting on our archive servers for 20 years. Somebody could request this information 10 years from now, or if our data got compromised, it's sitting there. It's free for the taking. You don't want that. And explaining it to them. On a grander scale, when I'm dealing with HR or finance or other departments or principals, often what happens, they'll say, hey, I've got this information. This is happening. You may not be aware. Do you have some time for a meeting? And I sit them down. I show them the data. And I say, do you know why this is here? And more often than not, what ends up happening is, well, we've been using that form since 2001, and nobody removed the line item that said, put your social security number in. And I'm like, well, what are you using the social security number for? Well, we don't really use it for anything. We don't need that information. We already got it in our system. But nobody went back and cleaned these forms up. Nobody went back and looked at their workflow and their policies and procedures to strip that kind of stuff out that 20, 30 years ago, honestly, wasn't that much of a concern. Back when we were walking around with social security numbers on a card that nobody ever saw, it wasn't that big a deal. But now it's free flowing in all sorts of systems. And it's just a matter of sitting down, again, educating and looking at new business flows, cleaning up documentation, making sure that people know we don't need to request the social security number of somebody that we already have that in the system on the back end.